Good morning, students. So far, we have discussed about the present tense, simple present, present continuous, present perfect tense, and the simple past tense. Now, today we will start discussing about present perfect continuous tense. So, since it is the present perfect continuous tense, that means whatever we are discussing is about the present. Now, the structure again here in the present perfect continuous tense, there will be three kind of sentences: the affirmative sentence, the negative sentence, and the interrogative sentence. So, first we will start with the affirmative sentence. For the structure of the affirmative sentence, we will have subject plus has or have plus here we will use been. It will be used in all kind of perfect continuous tenses. So subject has plus have, been plus third form of verb plus ing, not the third form because here we are using the continuous. So it would be the ing form of the verb. Wherever there is a continuous tense, whether the simple continuous or the perfect continuous. For the perfect, we add the been. It is the third form of be. So it will always be there to represent the perfect, and to represent the continuous tense, we will put ing with the base verb or the first form of the verb and the object. Okay, and if it is required, we also use since or for in such sentences plus duration. Whenever we are using the since or for in the sentence, that will represent some time duration. Now, where we will use since and where we will use for. Since is used for point of time and for is used for the duration of time. So it's better I write here time in place of duration, otherwise you will be confused. Since we will use for point of time and for we will use for duration of time. How? Let's take an example. For example, let's start he, and this we have already discussed in the perfect tense that whenever we are writing here he, with the he we will use has and not have because it is the singular. So he has been. Been will be there in all the sentences. Now the verb that I am going to use here is the live. So it will be living because we are using verb plus ing. Object in Lucknow since 2010. Now here this 2010 is a particular point of time. So we have used since, and if a person is living in Lucknow for since 2010 and now it is 2020, means the person is living in Lucknow for 10 years. So if we will write this duration, 2010 is the point of time, 10 years is the duration of time. So when we will write the duration, we will use for. For the very same sentence, he has been living in Lucknow for 10 years. He has been living in Lucknow for 10 years. This will be the sentence. So I guess now it must be clear to all of you the point of time and the duration of time. We are talking about the same person. We are talking about the same time. He is living in Lucknow. If we will mention the date from which the person is living, then we will write since. Or if we will write the number of days, the number of months, the number of years, number of hours, then we will use for. So this is the way we use since or for, and it is not necessary to use since and for in each and every sentence. But if we will use this, the rule for using since and for is this. So this is the affirmative sentence of the present perfect continuous tense. Now we will move to the negative sentence. For the negative sentence, what we need to do for making it a negative sentence, we just have to add the not word in the sentence. Subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus verb, the first form or the base form of verb plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. So again, if I take the same example, what it would be? He has not been living in Lucknow for 10 years. Or in place of this 10 years, we can write since 2010. Whatever you want to like, or whatever the structure of your sentence. But always remember to use the since and for in an appropriate manner. So what is the change in the affirmative and the negative sentence? We just have put the not word to make it negative. And not we will use after has or have. Now, the interrogative sentence, and for the interrogative sentence, again we will have two categories. The one which is start with the question word, and the another one which will start with the helping verb. So first we will take the example or the structure of the sentence of interrogative, that will start with the question word. So the sentence will start with the question word, then has or have plus subject plus been plus first form of verb plus ing, because it is the continuous tense plus object, since or for. Again, I'm telling you, it is not necessary to add since and for in each and every sentence. It depends on the requirement of the sentence or the way you are speaking or what you are talking about. So, if I take the same example and if I have to start the sentence with the question word, then suppose why is the question word, why has, then subject, he been living in Lucknow for 10 years. Question word, between has or have we will use has because it is singular. We are talking about one person only. Then been, as given in the structure, base form of verb is live with that ing. Object in Lucknow, since and for because we are using the duration of the time. 10 years is the duration of the time. So we have used for 10 years. This will be the structure of the sentence when the interrogative sentence is starting with the question word. Now, the second kind of sentence in which the sentence will start with the helping verb. So, in case of present perfect continuous tense, the helping verb that we are using are has or have. So, obviously, the sentence will start with has or have. Has oblique have plus subject plus been plus base form of verb plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time duration. Similar structure. So, same example. Has he been living in Lucknow since 2010? And it is very important to put a question mark after an interrogative sentence. See, now here I have used since, so I did not use the duration of the time. When I used since, I used the point of time. 2010 is a specific point of time. So here I am using the point of time because I am using since. So this is the structure of the all three kinds, affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in the present perfect continuous tense.